Hi guys, Paul and Cheyanne here.
Hi.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry for the hiatus, but we're back.
Yes. We haven't been away. As you would have seen on the channel, we have done some stuff. We have been around some of that all-important
We've
motor racing.
still been busy in the world of motorsport and getting our fingers dirty in the way of
Absolutely, very dirty. Yes. Yeah. So look, going forward now, look, we've moved house. So around Christmas time and since obviously we're moving and what a mission that is. The unboxing, all that kind of stuff you got to do. So that's been a
And we got little bundles of joy that now I've also got a motorsport obsession in my cat as well.
Well, yes. That's right.
The prediction cat in
prediction
the
cat,
Zeus.
yes.
So that might feature on here actually. I think that might be a good one.
Don't be surprised if you see the odd photo of him watching a winning racer.
Yeah, honestly though, he sits in front of the TV and he watches, and whoever he's watching just somehow happens to win. So I'm like, okay, Zeus, okay.
If I was a betting guy and if they did betting on this sort of stuff, one would, but it's not me. Anyway, let's not do that.
Doesn't sink.
Love that. Yep. So look, we're going to endeavour to start putting out weekly content. We're pretty focused now to get things rolling in this wonderful V8 Supercar Championship that we love. And of course, there is other stuff around as well, like F1.
F1, duh.
Yeah, and some other categories as well, not to mention, which happen up and down this great country of ours.
And overseas, because there might be the odd time where we might bring up like what's going in Indy with Scotty or obviously SVG and NASCAR, because we've got to feature our awesome Kiwis, you know.
Yep, bit of F1 action as well.
Yeah.
Yep, and of course, what's going down in the supercar world.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about that first, shall we? So let's go there, dive on
Let's
into
dive on
the
in.
supercar world. And there has been some action over the last weekend.
Yes, because we had Taupo here in New Zealand, the first Kiwi round of the doubleheader, which is the first time they've had that, which is so cool. So in the first race in Taupo, we had Brody take out the win with Feeney in second and Matty Payne in third. So that's a Kiwi on the podium, Brock in second, which made me very happy. And Brody, the Bush, he's back.
And isn't he on fire?
He's back to his old
back.
tricks, and it's really cool too because Brody does really well at Taupo. This is coming from us, who we've seen him race there a few times now, and he does seem to do really well at that track. So that was the first race on the Saturday, and then we've got on the second race we had our one and only Ryan Wood in first, Brock Feeney in second, and Chaz Moster in third, which is epic because it meant that Toyota had their first ever race win for the constructor, which is so cool that it was also Woody because home race, and big ups to him because that is amazing for the brand and also for him and the team. But cool too to see that the Red Bull boys are making him run for his money.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not going to talk about it too much.
Sorry, Brock, being in a sandwich there, but good to see you on the podium again, buddy. So.
Yeah, definitely. And then, okay, we're going to dive into the main championship standings, which is really cool to see, and also really surprising as well, some of the names that are in there. But we've got Brody Kosecki leading the championship, Brock is sitting in second, Matty Payne in third, Cam Waters in fourth, Ryan Wood in fifth, De Pasquale being the first Chevrolet in sixth, and then Chaz in seventh, and then LeBrock in ninth is Will Brown, and then rounding up the top 10 is James Golding from, and obviously that is crazy seeing the three manufacturers, like the top lot being all Ford.
Yep, so a bit of a shuffle around now, of course. So the team standings. Yeah. So now Red Bull has moved back into position one.
Their main.
So
garage.
They're back to their favourite garage again. So I'm sure they'll be very pleased about that.
Yeah, and then we've got obviously Walkinshaw in second, then Penwright in third, Tickford, Monster, Castro Energy in fourth, Dick Johnson, the Shell V-Power team in fifth, which I'm actually surprised that they're down in fifth. I thought they would have overdone the Tickford garage, but anyway. And then you've got Team 18, Blanchard, Matt Stone Racing in 8th, BJR in 9th, Premier in 10th.
Let's quickly talk about Shell V-Power because obviously Kostecki, a seasoned veteran and championship winner, and of course he's got his rookie with him this year.
Yes, Roland Gray.
So he's got a bit of a steep battle to go to get the team right up there. But I mean, obviously for his own championship, he's well and truly, up there as one that can take it away. But for the team, he's going to find probably a bit of a struggle to get the team up there.
Yes and no.
So
I think he's doing really well at balancing. Like he's showing Roman his his results, and then he's learning from that, which is really cool to see that he's taking on that leadership role.
Oh, what a masterclass he's going to be getting though from Brody.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think he's also taken a little bit of the SVG cap on with that, with his time back in the Norwell, where showing them the ropes, which is quite cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we did that one.
Yep. Alrighty. So, something very exciting. So tomorrow morning, not that you're going to know this, but tomorrow morning we're hopping on a jet plane and we're going to Christchurch to Ruapuna for the first V8 Supercars race in Christchurch.
Which I feel like is cool in itself, but also cool because it's not the first time we've gone to a inaugural race. We were at the first ever one in Taupo, and that was epic. Is an understatement. It was so fun, and I can't wait to see how it does in the South Line, because obviously we're starting off. We're going to be getting straight into it when we get down there, because we're going to go and see some of the boys at one of the meet and greets, and then obviously on the Friday we have some racing, which is unusual because we got hit with a cyclone here in the North Island.
Sad, not sad, I must admit. The fact that we get an extra race chucked in for free, I might add. So thank you, Storm.
We've got an extra race on the Friday. Then obviously the normal race calendar, like 3 races on the Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be good.
And of course, they are competing for the Jason Richards Trophy.
Yeah.
Now let's go over and have a look at the current standings for that. So of course, Ryan Wood is currently number 1 in the point status for that at the moment.
Which is epic because it's another Kiwi.
No surprise with his podiums, how he's gone over last weekend. Brock number 2 and Brown number 3 and Kostecki 4, Most at 5. Probably not too much.
Oh no, because Payne's in 6th, so that's good.
Actually, look, I don't think we can discount Payne out of this where it is right now,
especially because we've still got Friday,
Kiwi
Saturday,
on the Kiwi
Sunday.
track. Hello.
Yeah, and sadly, my boy Jaime's down in 11th. But again, we've still got, 4 races?
And you never know if it rains.
Yes, Kiwis have a tendency to do amazing,
We
but we don't want rain down.
No,
we don't want rain.
We don't want rain.
I don't want rain. But yeah, so that's the JR standings. So that'll be cool to see that unfold over the weekend and who takes it out, because I know that Woody really, really wants to win it. I know that Maddie wants a back-to-back. And obviously the other drivers that have Kiwis in their team and that, like the likes of the Red Bull boys, I know Andrew would be really chuffed, and same with Marty, because they're both Kiwis. Which, funnily enough, I didn't know that Marty was a Kiwi. I knew Andrew was, but I didn't realise Marty, Brock's engineer, was a Kiwi, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny how we don't really actually usually dig into that, eh?
No, my friend told me that, and I was like, wait, what? And she's like, did you not know? I was like, no, I knew about Andrew, but I didn't know about Marty. But anyway.
Yes. Well, look, something else exciting. So, as you can see behind us, the TKR flag up behind us there, that's just a little sign of things to come. So, TKR, Team Kiwi Racing, is actually going to be in Christchurch as well.
Cool
and of course, they've had a long-standing, relationship, doing memorial runs and thinking of Jason Richards, who went through Team Kiwi Racing. So let's have a quick talk about Team Kiwi Racing, because they are amazing, is the first word I'm going to say. So the team got established back in 2000 by David John, and I've actually had a conversation with David when I was ringing up about some merch, basically, and I wanted to buy something, and we got talking about what our channel's about, and he talked a bit about what TKR's about. And the thing that got me about that is he opened my eyes to what and how hard it is, financially for drivers to get into the racing.
Well, I've heard a little bit based on like Liam's experience. So like Liam Lawson in F1, and for him from our little old country and like what he had to do, yet alone for like, even I know what hard work it is for some of the supercar drivers, it is a lot harder than what people think, and it's cool that they've got a team that wants to back their Kiwis to do it.
But what these guys are doing is they're actually training up the next big names, right? So they do this by donations. They do this by things like, they'll take the car around to different tracks and that, so people can pay to do, get taken around in hot laps, and all that money goes towards, fundraising towards basically the scholarships that they put drivers through training how to become a race driver. And thank you very much for doing that. And you guys are amazing, and big ups for you for doing it. And your input through the years to the racing community has been huge.
Yeah, because there's a long list of names that you'll recognise that went through them.
Oh yes, so let's go through that in a moment. Yeah. But just before we do though, and got another point of interest here. So some of you who've been watching the V8 Supercars for a while may remember when Team Kiwi was actually racing in the V8 Supercar Championship. And it was back in November of 2000, was their debut race at Mount Panorama, and of a field of 52 cars,
which is insane to think, considering
they came 16th, and that was an all Kiwi team. So, and it's quite small.
So engineers, race car drivers, everything.
I think
all of them.
I think by memory it's something like about only 5 in the team.
Wow.
So
that's pretty awesome.
A very lean, clean machine of a team, and to do that well on a debut race on that track in that competition where you got lots of other seasoned teams and that been going for so long.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well done. Yeah, so look, they are a multi-championship winning organisation. They've got drivers in different categories, right? So I'll go down the quick hunt down the list here. So we got, of course, Jason Richards. God bless your soul, my friend. Angus Fogg, of course.
Oh, if you know motorsport, you know Fogg, because
yes,
he's got...
You see that name at many meets around the country, don't you?
Oh yeah, because he's still got all his like old cars that he does up and he puts in the different rounds around the country that we've been to, and he's got a workshop, I think, down in Riverhead. Isn't Fogg's factory down there?
Can I take my Commodore?
He's got his garage or something. I'm pretty sure Angus has his thing in.
I'm probably going to fire truck some of these names on here, but I'll give it a go anyway. Reese McKay, Taran Kugana, John McIntyre, Andy Booth, Simon Wills, Jason Lefting, Craig Baird, Craig Innes, Mark Porter, Matthew Gibson, John Faulkner, Alan Gurr, Ryan Bailey, Paul Radisich, the Rat.
He's looking at me like I would know. I'm sorry, I don't.
No, well, you're only a baby in V8 Supercar world compared to me.
Yeah, I'm only 28.
I said you're a baby. Fabian Coulthard. Yeah, babes.
I do know that one.
Yes. Matthew Hamilton, Chris
Pither.
SVG! Oh my gosh. And if you ever get the chance to go to TKR's website, and was it on there or was it on their Facebook one? Anyway, one of the two places I saw a photo of SVG, and oh my gosh.
Did he have hair?
He had hair, and he looks so young.
Well, that's like,
oh my gosh.
It's like I came across some of the old things of him working at the Norwell complex, and me and my friend were talking about it, and we're like, oh, he has hair. Oh.
He has hair. Yes.
Sorry, Shane.
Well, he did have hair.
Yeah.
Thomas Boniface. Andre the Heimgartner.
Hi, me.
Hi, mate. Mate. Logan Manson, Harry McDonald, Ryan Crombie. So, look, that's some names that have gone through there, and it's a bit of a testament to drivers they're putting through into the racing world, right? So
I know. It's pretty awesome.
So, look, they're going to be at Christchurch, and they often get around to different meets. So if you follow them on Facebook, see where they're going.
I think they have an Instagram.
Get along, buy some of their merch, support what they're doing, because it's all going back into the industry ultimately. So, and look, this is not a paid thing by any stretch of the, but we got given that because, I asked if we could have something because we want to represent them a little bit because they are amazing. And we're going to Bathurst,
We're
baby.
going to Bathurst. We're going to Bathurst. As you can tell, I am elated. Okay.
Right. This is data time. In association with TKR, we are going to Bathurst.
Can I talk now?
You can talk now.
It has been a dream since I started watching Supercars with Dad to go to Mount Panorama, and I am still pinching myself every single day when we talk about it because I'm like, is it actually happening? But yeah, I am elated and just, it's like, it's the top circuit, in my opinion, in the world, other than like a couple of the F1 tracks, which I dream of going to. But like, Bathurst is my pinnacle dream, and I get to see some of my favourite race car drivers going at it, and yeah, it's going to be a blast. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, no. And
the content as well. The content.
Yeah, we've got a package deal going with them, and it's going to be amazing.
Jam-packed
and I think
awesomeness.
they actually might still have a few other packages available. So again,
Yes.
if you want to jump on board and be part of that, get along and have a look at their site and reach out to them. So.
Yeah, because I think they posted about something a few weeks ago. So, yes.
Alrighty, so now let's move on over after we got that little bit of excitement out of the way. You had a little bit of something exciting arrive by courier.
Can you...
Yeah, I'll deal to him.
Because, this deserves its moment in the spotlight. So, in celebration of my boy Brock Feeney and his year of racing last year, I decided to splurge because it was the last year, obviously, that I were with Chevy, and you guys know, I love Red Bull, but I was sad to see that they were leaving Chevy, but I still love Red Bull. So I decided to get Brock's winning car of Charlotte in the full-blown model, and I also got Will's one. Sorry, Will, it was a mini one. Anyway, so I'm going to unbox it here.
Oh, is it little Will?
It's his Ronda. Both of them from the Melbourne Grand Prix last year. Anyway, so let's get into it. This is what it looks like. Comes in its glory. Pretty packaging, pretty awesome. Yeah, can you pull?
Now, you do pay a bit of serious money for this big...
Yeah, don't ask me how much it cost me.
Yeah.
I will not tell you.
But it is made well, it is made real metal.
Yeah, it's die-cast, guys. So, yeah. And it's really cool, too, because yes, I have opened it, sorry. I had to have a look, obviously. But it's got his winning stickers from his amazing time during the race before, obviously, because this was on the first few rounds. So, obviously, certificate of authenticity. And, yes, I do plan on getting this signed while we're down in Ruapuna this weekend, because why not? So, let's open her up. Ta-da!
Yeah, this side.
We have the beautiful Charlotte.
And all its Chevy glory.
Yes. And, yeah, I'm going to try and open the door, if I can get her out. Wait, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
There's a special little mechanism under here that helps keep it safe in the polystyrene. More beautifulness. Oh, at the back. I'm being blonde. It's a bit finicky, sorry, guys. That way. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. There we go, okay. So, as you can see, it looks like a normal car. I have to still attach the fin that says give you wings, which is just in here, and I'm not going to pull it out because it's finicky. But it's literally all, you can look in the hood, you can open up the car doors, and I don't know if you can get it on camera or not, but in here you can see the stickers of all Brock's race wins and pole positions that he got from, I think it was from the year before too, actually. Possibly.
I must say, on these models, because I've got...
Dad's got SVG's one too, by the way.
Ones. They are really good at doing a replica of everything on the inside as well. So
yeah, so on the inside,
attention to detail.
You can literally see like the throttle, the buttons on the race, like all the sponsors and everything. And yeah, so I'm very, very pleased that I have this because obviously it's my favourite car that Brock drove for those 2 years. It's a pretty special car and what he achieved. Sadly, he didn't win in Adelaide, but anyway, moving on.
Yeah, we'll just leave that there for now. Yes. So next, let's have a real brief, just before we finish up, let's talk about a bit of F1 or about what's happening or not happening in the F1 world at the moment.
Right, so currently because of the crisis that's happening with the war, we've not got any racing in the F1 world over the course of April, and the first race back will be on the 2nd of May in Miami. So I'm really sad. At least I've got Supercars to watch, but there's no F1 racing. But a little bit of a recap, I guess, to the races previous to now. We had Oscar actually race because he didn't at the Oz GP. Sadly, he didn't even start the race, so he managed to, race the car. Liam actually did super duper duper well, and I was a little bit annoyed. In the coverage, he was in the top 10, and we saw nothing of it.
What is that about?
He's the Minister of Defence here in New Zealand, by the way. We call him the Minister of Defence. He does know that too, by the way. And yeah, they didn't show any of it, which was kind of annoying. Another really cool, groundbreaking thing that happened in the F1 world is Kimi Antonelli, youngest championship leader in history. He is leading the World Driver standings right now, and Mercedes is absolutely killing it, and I'm not mad about it because George and Kimi are kicking butt, and I love it.
They seem to be quite a step ahead of everyone else at the moment.
I know, and you can tell by Toto's face that he's very happy.
He's in a happy
about
place. Yeah.
But also in saying that, Ferrari and McLaren are right on their tails. Like, they've got things in the wings that I can see. I think
they're coming to grips with this new setup.
And also, might I add, Ferrari's cool rotating wing is pretty awesome to see. It's very unique. But also, another thing, I miss the old cars. Because this whole new battery usage thing, I don't understand it.
Okay, I'm going to step in there. Okay?
I'm like...
Because...
Why?
When you have ear to the ground, and like Verstappen and Norris have started being quite vocal about the fact that they didn't sign up for this kind of F1 driving. This wasn't what they were dreaming about when they wanted to be an F1 driver. Yeah. This has gone, in their view, kind of too far the other direction.
More towards Formula E, and it's like we've got Formula E for a reason. If you want to do like electric route, go down Formula E. That's why they're in F1. And as Scotty Pye said as well, like it's not the F1 that they signed up for. It's not what we all enjoy watching, because it's literally just them pressing a button on, like, I think it's on the cornering, when normally it's like the fastest cornering.
Oh, when they're doing harvesting.
Yeah, they're harvesting. And like, I think Leclerc got really miffed last race because he was trying to go fast and he slowed down and he was like, what is happening? And I'm like, what is happening to my cars?
Verstappen in one of the races had a bit of a whoopsie because he,
no, it wasn't just him.
It was when the torque and braking as it's trying to harvest.
No, that's why Oscar also went into the wall and on his outlap. Not even, it was an outlap, and he didn't make it to his home race.
What I don't understand is why F1 actually felt like going down this path, right? Because look, we all know that everyone wants everything to go green and less emissions and all that kind of stuff. And let's talk about that for a moment, because we've gone from V12s, V10s, V8s coming down. V6s. We're now in a V6, but a very small motor, like a 1.6 litre motor, for goodness sakes, down from something that's 4 or 5 litres.
Yeah, I also said with that, I was like, I get that they want to go green, but there's like what we have in the CT Frot round here. They've got the biofuel. Like, there's other ways around it. Like, it's made in France. Like, they could use it over there easily. Like, and it's taking away, and again, it's taking away the whole point of F1 is like the formula, and now they're all literally the same. They are all complaining, and I know that drivers chat that they have to do with like all the racing and stuff, apparently it's normally dead. And Oscar said, I think it was Oscar said it, he was like, yeah, it's been popping off and everyone's been yapping about it, and I'm like, oof.
Yeah, it's created, I think there's quite a few people leaving in terms of people watching.
Oh, speaking of leaving, another thing, we have Max Verstappen's race engineering leaving Red Bull, guys, in 2028 and going to McLaren. GP's going to McLaren, guys. What does that mean for Max? That's what everyone's wondering. We're like, what's going on with Max? Because that's his engineer. GP is Max's engineer. And as you can see, I'm very passionate about
Does
F1.
this mean?
In my opinion, I think Max is fed up enough with what's going with the regulations at the moment. I know they're making some changes, but I reckon he's going to call it. And I would love, not that I'm saying I want him to leave, because he's an amazing driver, but I would love to see Max.
Financially, he doesn't need to stay.
Yeah, no. But I would love to see Max at Bathurst one day. Mm-hmm. And I would love to see him do it with SVG. Now that...
I wouldn't mind seeing Liam having a little tickle in there as well. Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was rumors
Liam?
there was rumors that Liam was going to come over. And he was like, I'm here, but I'm not here for racing.
Yeah, well, there's talk that he's been over here on a dirt cross, a motocross bike.
He's been at home.
Yeah, so she might not be meant to do. But
no, he's allowed, because Danny was allowed to. It's a month off. They're allowed to do what they want.
But they don't want them to get injured, so they can't go back. So one must be careful.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anywho.
Anyways.
Right, that's enough of our waffle. I think, we need to start getting ready for tomorrow. And
we have a very early plane to catch in the morning.
Yep, there'll be some socials coming out, no doubt. Shane will be busy doing some of our activities.
Anything you see on the channel, on our socials, it will be me working my butt off, so you can say thank you for me.
Yep, we'll take you along and we'll show you our experience, so you get to share in the first race in Christchurch.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and do a little bit of a vlog with her today, so that everyone can kind of see what goes on for like an inaugural race. Because we get the special extra day, so it's even more cool.
Yes, they have done a lot of work there recently to upgrade things around there, so it's the first step. So obviously next year,
they still don't have like the proper garages that I know they want, but it's better than what it was.
It'll come.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to go now and we're going to enjoy ourselves. So that's all from him.
And all from her.
Bye.
Bye.